Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, you'll see some of the things that I do as a whimsical human being that keep me in tune with myself, all while romanticizing my life. I'll be talking about the things I do that allow me to be centered and happy in my day-to-day life. If you're interested in learning yourself or how to romanticize your life, or are just curious about it, then this video is for you. If you guys have watched my videos before, you know one thing I really love to do is connect with nature. And that includes the plants, trees, animals, and even the weather, to be honest, like the rain, the snow, the sun. I literally love it all. I also love to find cool things outside and explore trails and just admire the beauty that nature has. I also love to hug trees. It just makes me feel so connected with the earth and with the ecosystem, and sometimes I feel like I can even understand the trees and they can understand me. I even talk to them and tell them about my feelings and my day. I figure it might, spice up their life a little bit to have some human interaction. Same with all the other plants and animals and even the bugs. I like to chat with them and give them lots of positive energy. Sometimes I'll even play music for them if I'm feeling extra. Nature also teaches me things that I can't learn anywhere else. And being in nature, it just makes me feel so deeply connected to it. It makes me feel whole and relaxed and energized, like all at the same time. Spending time in nature also is proven to release endorphins in your brain and decrease cortisol levels, which is like super good for mental well-being. And as someone who struggles with depression and loves nature, it's really important for me to just be outside and connect with it. As far as things that I learned from it, I feel like you can learn anything from nature. For example, you can be the biggest, most beautiful tree in the forest, and you're still going to lose your leaves in the winter. Take with that what you will. Another thing that I really like to do is just allow myself to get lost in the moment. And what I mean is, like, for me to feel alive and feel like I'm living my life, I just get lost in the moment, I try not to think about if I'm wasting my time or not, or if I'm making the right decision. Unless something is going to negatively impact my well-being, I just let myself get absorbed in it. Whether it's making art, writing, watching a movie, going on a walk, etc. I let myself fall for it. I fall in love with it. I try not to check the time, or be on my phone or think about what else I should be doing. I just try to be in the moment the best that I can, because once the moment passes, it's not coming back. So being in the moment just makes me appreciate the little things and the big things in life, and I just feel like I'm actually living and not just watching my life go by. I like to focus on my inner world before I focus on external things. So when it comes to feeling good about myself, I like to focus on my inner qualities, such as my empathy, my character, my values. And if I want to hype myself up, I start to list off traits that make up my character, like, oh, you're so adventurous, you're a great thinker, or your lust for life is so admirable, things like that. I like to hype myself up physically too, of course, okay? But I feel like everyone should feel beautiful inside and out. And there's nothing wrong with focusing on outer beauty, but for me, putting my inner beauty first has actually changed my life. I've noticed that if you don't have any inner qualities to turn to, then you can feel lost. I feel that true beauty radiates from within and is based on who you are without thinking about physical features. So just by acknowledging and becoming who I want to be on the inside first, I've been able to get further in my life than I would otherwise and just appreciate myself more. So something I avoid doing is comparing myself to others, whether it's positive or negative. When I was younger, I used to compare my life to other people's a lot, even people that I didn't know, and I would see them online and compare my life to theirs. And then I realized that not everything is as it seems, and everyone has unique traits and qualities, and we all bring something different to the table, which is truly a beautiful thing. Comparison really is the thief of joy. Even if you compare yourself to someone in a quote-unquote positive way, it can still be negative, because if it's putting someone down to make you feel better about yourself, it's still not a good thing. So if you're like, my outfit looks better than theirs at least, or hey, at least I'm doing better in life than them, that's still negative because it's putting someone else down. And I've found that by uplifting and supporting people, it makes me feel better, and it's a reflection of me, as it would be, if I were to put someone down or judge them. What you think and feel about others reflects your world and your reality. And I like to say, just because a rose is beautiful doesn't mean a sunflower isn't. One of the best things I've done for myself is learning myself. I used to let my emotions take over me, and I would just get absorbed in sadness or anger or whatever it was until I started learning why I was feeling those ways. So instead of letting my emotions take charge of me, I learned to figure out what they were telling me. And it kind of feels like tracing something down, like you're a detective or something, but it's made my life a lot easier. And of course I still feel all of the emotions, as all humans do, but I can cope with them better just because I was vulnerable with myself, and I'm learning how I feel about certain things and why. It requires a lot of honesty with yourself, but if you can be honest with yourself, you just might feel more free, because I know that happened for me. And when I feel an emotion come up, I can understand it better every time. Now, these are just some of the ways that I like to live my life in a way where I feel content and free as a modern day hippie and whimsical girl. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. For more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment down below if you relate to any of this. Your support means so much to me, so I just want to say thank you again, and I will see you guys all in the next video. And as always, stay trippy!